Dr. Zeltheri of the Galactic Research Institute had volunteered for many dangerous assignments, but nothing had prepared her for the horror of Day 3 on Earth. The cultural exchange program had seemed straightforward enough. Spend one standard week on the human homeworld to better understand the species that had recently joined galactic society. The selection committee had chosen 12 of the galaxy's most adaptable researchers, equipped them with the finest environmental suits, and assured them that the humans would provide comfortable accommodations. Day 1 had been manageable. Their human host, a cheerful woman named Rachel Park, had given them a tour of what she called downtown Portland. The researchers had marveled at how the humans casually walked around without environmental protection, breathing unfiltered air that contained enough particulates to be classified as hazardous on any civilized world. "The rain feels nice, doesn't it?" Rachel had said as water literally fell from the sky. The alien delegation had huddled under their emergency shelters while she stood there getting wet, apparently for enjoyment. By Day 2, 3 researchers had requested emergency evacuation. Dr. Belmoth of the Crystalline Consortium had suffered what humans called an allergic reaction to something in the air and was now confined to a medical isolation unit. Dr. K.Y. had experienced food poisoning after Rachel offered them something called sushi, raw biological matter that humans consumed for pleasure. But Day 3 brought true horror. "Today we're going hiking," Rachel announced with terrifying enthusiasm. Dr. Zeltheri watched through her suit's cameras as they walked through what Rachel called the wilderness, an area completely devoid of climate control, sanitation systems, or emergency medical facilities. Worse, it was populated with creatures that moved freely without any containment protocols. "Oh look, a bear!" Rachel pointed excitedly at a massive predator that could clearly kill any of them without effort. "Aren't they beautiful? Just keep your distance and make noise so you don't surprise them." Dr. Zevkol, the expedition's military advisor, immediately activated his defensive systems and prepared to call for orbital bombardment. Rachel gently pushed his weapon down. "No need for that," she laughed. "They're more afraid of us than we are of them." This statement caused Dr. Zeltheri's translator to short-circuit trying to process the logical impossibility. Day 4 introduced them to human recreation. Rachel took them to something called a theme park, where humans voluntarily subjected themselves to acceleration forces that would be considered torture in civilized space. They watched in horror as children, actual juvenile humans, screamed with what sounded like terror while being flung through the air at lethal velocities. "This is so fun!" shouted a small human as it plummeted toward certain death on something called a roller coaster. "Fun?" Dr. Zeltheri's translator struggled with the concept. "This activity appears to be designed to cause maximum physiological stress." "That's the point," Rachel grinned. "It gets your adrenaline pumping." By Day 5, only 4 researchers remained. The others had been evacuated with various stress-related conditions. Dr. Morbex had suffered complete psychological collapse after witnessing humans engaging in contact sports, organized physical combat that they considered entertainment. Day 6 brought the revelation that broke Dr. Zeltheri's scientific mind. Rachel invited them to a family barbecue, where they met her relatives. 3 generations of humans casually gathered in an outdoor area with no protective barriers, consuming charred organic matter while small humans ran around unsupervised, playing with what appeared to be controlled explosives. "Those are just fireworks," Rachel explained as projectiles shot into the sky and detonated. "The kids love them." "You allow juveniles to handle explosive devices?" Dr. Zeltheri gasped. Only the safe ones, Rachel's mother replied, as if there was such a thing. We save the dangerous ones for New Year's. The final straw came when Rachel's father offered them something called ghost pepper salsa. Dr. Zeltheri's suit sensors immediately classified it as a chemical weapon. She watched in fascination and horror as humans voluntarily consumed it, sweating profusely and claiming to enjoy the experience. Day 7, Evacuation. Dr. Zeltheri's final report read, Human homeworld is not a Class 13 death world due to environmental hazards. Classification error. Earth is a Class 13 death world because its inhabitants have somehow transformed survival into entertainment, danger into recreation, and potential death into fun. Recommend immediate reclassification. Not suitable for research. Possibly not suitable for any form of contact. Humans do not survive their world, they celebrate it. Her last personal note was simpler. They invited me back for camping season. I have formally requested assignment to the Galactic Core, where it's safer.